Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Universal English Learners. I am Jamie.
And I am Alex. So wonderful to have you here with us today.
Today, we have a very important grammar lesson for you.
And before you say, oh no, grammar is boring, wait, because today we are going to make grammar fun.
Yes, we are going to talk about past tense and present tense.
Two of the most important things in English. You use them every single day.
Every conversation, every sentence, every story uses past tense or present tense.
So if you can understand these two tenses well, your English will improve so much.
We promise to keep it simple. Short sentences, clear examples, easy to remember.
So take out your notebook, get your pen, and let us begin.
Okay, Alex, let us start from the very beginning. What is tense?
Great question. Tense is about time. That is the simplest way to think about it.
Tense tells us when something happens. Did it happen in the past, or is it happening now in the present?
So we have two main tenses today. Number one, present tense. Number two, past tense.
Present tense means right now, today, this moment.
Past tense means before, yesterday, last week, last year, already finished. Let me give you a very simple example. Jamie, what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am talking to you and our listeners. That is present tense. It is happening now.
Perfect. And what did you do this morning?
This morning, I woke up, I made coffee, and I walked to the studio. That is past tense. It already happened.
Beautiful. So simple. Present is now. Past is before.
Write that down, everyone. Present equals now. Past equals before.
Okay, let us go deeper into present tense first.
So, in English, we have different types of present tense, but today we will focus on the two most important ones for beginners.
Number one, simple present tense.
Simple present is used for things that happen regularly, every day, every week, always, usually.
For example, I eat breakfast every morning. She works in a hospital. They play football on Sundays.
Notice the structure. Subject plus verb. Very simple.
I eat. She works. They play.
But wait, did you notice something? With she and he and it, we add an S to the verb.
Yes, this is very important. Listen carefully.
I eat, but she eats. I work, but he works. I play, but it plays.
With I, you, we, they, no S on the verb. With he, she, it, always add S.
Let us practice. Alex, give me a sentence with I.
I drink tea every morning.
Good. Now change it to she.
She drinks tea every morning. See? Drinks with an S.
Perfect. Now, number two, present continuous tense.
Oh, this one is very useful.
Present continuous is used for something happening right now, at this very moment.
The structure is subject plus am, is, are, plus verb with ing.
For example, I am talking, you are listening, she is cooking, they are playing.
I am talking, happening right now. She is cooking, happening right now. They are playing.
So, what is the difference between simple present and present continuous?
Great question. Simple present is for habits and routines, things you do regularly.
Present continuous is for things happening at this exact moment.
For example, I eat rice every day. That is simple present. It's my habit.
But I am eating rice right now. That is present continuous. It is happening at this moment.
Same action, different meaning, different tense.
Let us do a quick exercise. I will say a sentence and you tell me simple present or present continuous.
Ready.
I read books every night.
Simple present. It's her habit. Every night.
Correct. Next, he is watching television right now.
Present continuous. It's happening right now.
Perfect. Next, they go to school every day.
Present. Every day is a routine.
Excellent. You are getting it.
Let us stop and learn some important vocabulary.
First word, habit. H-A-B-I-T. Habit.
A habit is something you do regularly, every day or very often. Brushing your teeth is a habit. Drinking coffee in the morning is a habit.
What is your English habit? Maybe listening to this podcast every day is your English habit.
We hope so. Second word, routine. R-O-U-T-I-N-E. Routine.
A routine is a set of things you do regularly in order. Your morning routine might be wake up, shower, eat breakfast, go to work.
Routine is very similar to habit, but routine is more about a sequence, a fixed order of actions.
Continuous. C-O-N-T-I-N-U-O-U-S. Continuous means without stopping, going on and on. So present continuous means something is continuing right now. It has not stopped yet.
Like this podcast, we are continuously talking to you right now.
Exactly.
Okay, now let us move to past tense.
This is where many learners get confused.
But don't worry, we will make it very clear.
So, simple past tense is used for actions that are completely finished, done, over.
Yesterday, last week, last year, 5 minutes ago, when I was a child.
Now, here's the important part. In English, past tense verbs change their form.
We call these regular verbs and irregular verbs.
Let us start with regular verbs. These are easy. You just add ed to the end.
Walk becomes walked. Cook becomes cooked. Play becomes played. Watch becomes watched. Talk becomes talked.
So, I walk to work every day. That is present. But yesterday, I walked to work. That is past. Walked with ed.
I cook dinner every evening. Present. Last night, I cooked pasta. Past. Cooked with ed.
Very simple pattern. Just add ed.
But now, irregular verbs. These are a little tricky.
Irregular verbs do not follow the ed rule. They change completely.
Go becomes went, not goed. Went.
Eat becomes ate, not eated, ate.
See becomes saw, not seed, saw.
Have becomes had, not havid, had.
Come becomes came, not comed, came.
These you have to memorize, but don't worry, you'll learn them slowly over time.
The most important ones to know right now are go, went, eat, ate, come, came, see, saw, have, had, do, did, say, said, get, got, make, made, know, knew.
Write those 10 down in your notebook right now. Those are the most common irregular verbs in English.
Now let's look at the structure of a past tense sentence.
Positive sentence, subject plus past verb. I walked to school, she ate lunch, they played football.
Negative sentence, subject plus did not plus base verb. I did not walk to school. She did not eat lunch. They did not play football.
Notice, in negative sentences, we use did not and then the base verb, not the past verb.
So we say she did not eat, not she did not ate. That's wrong.
This is a very common mistake. Let us practice.
I will say a positive sentence. You make it negative.
He went to the market.
He did not go to the market. Go, not went, because did not is already past.
Perfect. Next, she cooked dinner last night.
She did not cook dinner last night.
Excellent. And questions in past tense?
Did goes at the beginning. Did you eat breakfast? Did she call you? Did they come yesterday?
Did plus subject plus base verb. Did you eat, not did you ate. Base verb always after did.
More vocabulary time.
First word, regular. R-E-G-U-L-A-R. Regular.
Regular means following a fixed pattern, always the same. Regular verbs follow the same ED pattern, very predictable.
Second word, irregular. I-R-R-E-G-U-L-A-R. Irregular.
Irregular means not following the normal pattern. Irregular verbs change in different ways. You have to learn each one.
Think of irregular verbs like special verbs. They have their own unique past form.
Memorize. M-E-M-O-R-I-Z-E.
To memorize means to learn something so well that you remember it without looking. You know it by heart.
The best way to memorize irregular verbs is to use them in sentences, not just lists, real sentences.
For example, don't just write go, went. Write, yesterday I went to the shop. Yesterday I went to school. Use it, say it, remember it.
Okay, now let's put past and present together. This is where it gets really interesting.
Yes, because in real conversation, you always mix both tenses.
For example, let me tell you about my day.
Go ahead, Jamie. This morning I woke up at 7 o'clock. Past tense, woke up, irregular past of wake. I had a shower. Past, had. I made coffee. Past, made. I ate toast for breakfast. Past, ate. Then I walked to the studio. Past, walked.
All past tense, all finished actions from this morning.
Now, right now, I am sitting in the studio. Present continuous, am sitting. I am talking with Alex. Present continuous, am talking. I am feeling very happy today. Present continuous, am feeling.
See how naturally we switch between past and present?
Past for finished actions, present for right now.
Let me tell you about Maria from our last episode. Remember Maria?
Oh yes, our emotional story about the hard-working mother.
So, Maria woke up early every morning, past tense. She worked in a small shop, past tense. She studied English every night, past tense.
All finished actions from her past story.
But now, Maria works in a big hotel, simple present, her new routine. She speaks English with customers every day, simple present. She is living her dream, present continuous, happening right now.
Beautiful. Past tense told her old story. Present tense tells her new story.
Tense tells us time, and time tells us the story.
I love that. Say it again, Alex.
Tense tells us time, and time tells us the story.
Write that down, everyone.
Okay, let us talk about the most common mistakes learners make with these two tenses.
Mistake number 1. Forgetting the S in simple present with he, she, it.
Wrong. She eat breakfast every day. Right. She eats breakfast every day.
Always remember, he, she, it gets an S every single time.
Mistake number 2. Using past verb after did not.
Wrong. I did not went to school. Right. I did not go to school.
After did not, always use base verb. Always.
Mistake number 3. Forgetting ing in present continuous.
Wrong. I am eat right now. Right. I am eating right now.
Am, is, are, always followed by verb with ing.
Mistake number 4. Mixing up past and present in one sentence.
Wrong. Yesterday, I go to the market. Right. Yesterday, I went to the market.
Yesterday tells you it is past, so use past tense.
Words like yesterday, last week, last night, ago, These are signals for past tense.
And words like now, today, at the moment, currently, right now, these are signals for present tense.
Learn the signal words. They will guide you to the right tense every time.
Okay, let us do a full practice conversation using both tenses naturally.
Great idea! I will start.
Ready?
Alex, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I visited my parents. We had a big family dinner. My mom cooked a delicious meal. We talked and laughed for hours. It was a wonderful evening.
That sounds lovely. And what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm planning to rest. I'm feeling a little tired. I think I'm going to watch some movies at home and sleep early.
Perfect. Did you notice how Alex used past tense for last weekend and present tense for this weekend?
Last weekend, visited, had, cooked, talked, laughed, all past tense.
This weekend, am planning, am feeling, am going, all present continuous.
Now, listeners, your turn. Think about your last weekend and think about this weekend.
Can you make sentences in past tense and present tense?
Try it right now. Say it out loud. Even if you're alone at home, say it out loud.
This is how your English improves, by actually using it.
All right, let us wrap up today's episode with a quick review.
Present simple, habits and routines. I eat, she eats, they eat.
Present continuous, happening right now. I am eating, she is eating, they are eating.
Past simple, finished actions. I ate, she ate, they ate.
Regular verbs add ed. Walk, walked. Cook, cooked.
Irregular verbs change completely. Go, went, eat, ate, have, had.
Signal words for past, yesterday, last week, ago, last night.
Signal words for present, now, today, right now, at the moment.
And your challenge for this week.
Write 5 sentences about your day yesterday in past tense. Then write 5 sentences about right now in present tense.
10 sentences total in your notebook right now after this episode.
Share them in the comments. We'll read them and give you feedback.
We love seeing your progress. You're doing so well.
Thank you so much for listening today. This is Jamie.
And this is Alex. Keep practicing every single day. Small steps, big results.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you in the next episode.